Welcome, 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 welcome. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. No matter where you are, you are here. And we are joined together in a united state of awareness. 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 In a united state
switch the camera?
Yep. We gotta switch off the
Alright.
So Jaime, my dad is watching.
Yeah, alright. I'm gonna turn off this. Turn off the sound. There you go. Oops, did I hit that? So I need to do something. Alright.
You don't, careful you don't get feedback on that.
That's what I just did.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
Alright, you go get
You just shut me down.
So
Okay. Now I'm back on the commercial.
Alright. Well, it looks like we're live.
We're gonna jam right now?
No, we're live here in the studio.
Okay.
Yeah. Welcome, interneters.
What's up, guys?
Yeah.
Sorry for the feedback.
First time. Pop that open for me when you get a chance.
Okay.
Well, welcome to our little corner of the interweb. Just gonna hang out for a bit.
Yep, like 5 minutes we'll be starting some rock and roll.
Yeah.
Hope nobody's ears got blown out there.
I feel like Andy just basically had a rock and roll orgasm, but oh wait, your dad's watching? Sorry, Mr. 4D.
My dad, no. Your dad.
Oh, my dad?
No, your wife's dad. This is how Jaime prepares for a rock show. He's eating a cookie. I mean, is this rock and roll?
Yeah.
That's where we're at. Like, we should be doing like tequila shots or something.
We can do that.
Alright.
All right.
The cookie. Actually, this looks kind of good. I'm gonna try it too. Pot belly.
Potbelly makes some good sugar cookies, so.
John likes the feedback. Great noise. Well, there'll be more good noise, I think. Hopefully less feedback, but
I don't think so.
we'll see. No?
No.
Well, maybe more feedback. Feedback's good.
So
You
you
can
gonna,
handle that.
are you gonna open this for me or not?
I don't have an opener.
Damn it!
We thought of everything but the opener. Shit. You might have to go upstairs.
I think so.
There was a lighter over there somewhere, but it's...
That's right. Can you hold the fort down for a few minutes?
yeah, I guess so.
This is the only time you'll ever hear Jason speak, so enjoy it.
It's a solo show.
Wait, I can't let this happen. I'm sorry. Stop the show right here.
Oh, the director's here. Well, I could dance.
Who's
Do a
finally
jig.
going?
He's got to open his cider. Bottle of cider.
It's that important. We're just gonna stop the whole show. Hold everything. Gotta open some cider.
And somebody wants a cookie.
I want a cookie. Did he get cookies and he didn't bring them for
Yeah, he's got a
Christmas?
cookie. I mean, I'm trying to say how
You
rock
brought
and
the
roll is
sugar
this. Yeah, one.
Oh my goodness.
Lori.
Did I not share the bliss?
Yeah. Well,
I shared the bliss, did I not?
yeah, you did. You
But
did.
there's no sugar cookie for
Our-
three of us.
Our non-energy drink.
We should eat it before he comes back.
Well, I can't believe
Too
he's so
late.
selfish.
Just one cookie, huh?
Tell Jaime I'll unlock the door.
Yeah.
What door?
That must be your wife.
No, that's your wife. Because she was going to unlock the front door for me so that I wouldn't walk through the studio. So, Andy, would you like a bite of cookie?
Oh,
No? Okay.
I'm just pulling away.
No, I mean, you can have some.
someone said you should be breaking the bottle if you were a real rock star. Buddy. This is a glass table, but
You realize that the plastic on that cookie is deafening people probably. The crinkling sound.
oh yeah. Not to mention the plastic in the cookie that he's eating, which is gonna, see what happens there. Oh, you got an opener. All right,
I
cool.
did. Can't be
Wipe
rock
the
and
cap
roll.
off with your teeth. All right, well we got 30 viewers here.
Yeah.
John wants more feedback.
Alright.
I
Or
want
plastic.
more wrestling. I mean, whatever
Have to
you
go
guys
easy
have done,
here.
I think we can go on and make some rock music.
All right. You guys want to hear some rock and roll? I'm ready.
I don't know, I'm not feeling it.
You guys want to take the laptop in with you so we
Yeah,
can
that's right.
All right, cool.
keep an eye on this
Stay
rabble?
tuned, guys. 1-2 minutes. You need the power supply?
Yeah, let's Did you?
What'd you do? No, I just hit the cable. I think it's.
Oh, I thought you spilled beer all over my pedal.
Oh yeah.
We can do that
That
too.
would be good. No disasters yet. Everybody really liked your United State of Awareness.
Cool.
I was jamming. You cut it a little short.
Yeah, I didn't want to play for more than 20 minutes because otherwise I was worried it might get a little repetitive. But
It's okay.
I just want to make sure that I got you in my sights.
Or not.
Beverages kept. Hopefully everybody's having a good time.
John has mixed up a nice little drink.
Check.
I don't know what it was. It looked pink.
Oh, you saw John?
No, he posted it on his Facebook.
No, I did.
He's an naughty monkey. Alright. It's the first live show I've ever played without being able to view the audience, but
Hello, everybody.
it's a little different.
On the interweb.
Thank you for showing up. Welcome.
This is Jason Fordney on the drums here, looking handsome as ever.
Andy Eid, vocals, lead guitar, and
Simon Martin, bass. Rocking the crew, this band.
eating a cookie.
The rock and roll.
He ate the whole cookie. Alright. The song is called Shadows. You guys ready?
Feels good.
Yeah, alright. That last one was called Near, in case you're wondering. We got a lot of applauses and
All right.
woots.
Applause right back at you.
Yeah, applause and woot.
Woot.
I'm just checking here, seeing we got people. Great sound. Uh-oh. Somebody's got an empty water glass. Go get some more beer.
Pour one for us.
Yeah.
I
Indulge,
actually have one, so I
Okay,
can't really complain.
Jetstar is blogging while listening, so.
Wow.
Oh, Mistress Jet. I don't know who Jetstar is. Do we know who Jetstar is? No. Alrighty then.
Reveal yourself.
Nice to meet him or her or other.
Thank you, Vivid Muse. Love the vocals. Lots of claps. Geek question: what mic is Andy using behind all that foam?
It's a blueberry.
It's a blueberry.
Blueberry.
Jetstar is Jet Ruiz. I guess you know Jet Ruiz?
Jet Ruiz. From
I don't know. Yep, right on. Okay, Mac Jet. Jetstar female. We figured that.
Jetstar. I like the name.
Cool name, Jetstar. Alright.
All right, should we play another one?
I say we call it a night. I
Yeah.
mean, we got, how many people do we have? We have 41 people watching right now.
41 people.
Yeah, kudos to you guys. Cheers, all you.
We have some great friends.
Yeah, the best first show ever
Cheers.
of any of our bands.
Let me get
Water
my
for the vocals.
flask of vodka. Cheers.
Yeah. Cheers.
Homie's drinking cider. Crazy things always happen when you drink cider, man.
Yeah.
Especially
It's the new
wood stuff.
summer brew, so
Oh.
check
So-
that out.
Maybe we'll
All right.
explain quickly the premise of what's happening here. We've been
Alright.
doing this for a couple of years now without sharing it with the world. This is our way of sharing what we've been doing down here. We're going to play through some songs we've written and then maybe play a couple of things that have yet to be written, because that's how we write most of our material, just kind of improvise and then turn that into songs. So
There will be some improvising.
a mix of both worlds tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Let's Do Away, which is one of the songs that came out of a previous jam from a while ago.
some clapping really loud from SoCal, just so you know.
Alright.
SoCal.
Nice, Jason.
Way to go, Jason!
I know who it is from SoCal now. It's Cat Burrows.
Yeah.
Our old girl everybody had a crush on in high school. And probably still does in some form.
Reineck is Klingon for righteous mother.
What's that?
Reineck is Klingon for righteous mother.
He's got so many identities.
By the way, Jaime, I want you to show me later on how it was that you were able to send me a text message today
While you're
with
just playing
symbols that
song.
involved a hand that looked like this and a finger that looked like this and then a face that went...
It's, I'll show you.
I was pretty impressed. That cracked me up. I lolled right back.
4 years of college for that. My cable's hanging up. What's up with that?
You guys want to hit that jam that we started playing around with in the sound check earlier? The one that was in E?
Sure. Yeah. We have that one. We have Jaime's jam.
I don't
Hold
like
on.
Jaime's jam.
Yeah,
No,
you're right.
mine's not.
Jaime's jam is too sticky.
Yeah, but it's so good. So tasty.
Hey, is Viv, the Viv from Juniper, is there a Viv on here?
Maybe, I don't know.
Maybe
Ask her.
Ask her.
Is the Viv on here from Juniper Lane?
Now you gotta wait 30 seconds for
I
the
know.
delay.
I don't know. I
Or
heard
is
that
it Vivian from the Young Ones?
Oh, yeah, hey,
Even better.
that, I'd be impressed. No, manager for Ditched for Kate.
All right.
Oh, cool.
Alright,
Ditched by
so,
Kate.
don't have any video and, what? Somebody, DBK drummer doesn't have any video or audio.
Unless everybody else is having
Yeah.
a problem, I think it
Try,
could be his setup.
Yeah.
Try
Refresh.
switching to Mozilla, or sometimes I've had problems with Explorer.
Oops. Hey, try Mozilla.
Oh, that's right. I guess they can't hear.
Hey, hey, what's up, George?
George.
I thought I saw Dago. I was like, that's probably George. Oh, he wants to. Okay. I don't know if he'll get it. I was asked to do the crab walk.
Oh, nice. I knew it was gonna get crazy tonight.
They don't know what they're in for with you later on, Jaime.
He's got half a cider in him
Yeah, I know, man.
and a full cookie.
Oh, sweet. And got a text from someone who texted me a picture of them watching on, looks like a TV.
Wow.
Nice.
We got all this stuff going on here. Look at this, 46 people.
Fantastic.
Awesome. Thanks,
All right, I guess
guys.
we should probably play in. All these people watching, and we're just sitting here
Yeah.
being stunned by the internet.
So you wanna hit that thing we were playing during the sound check?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd like to
A little
see
bit
what
of
that
jamming
goes.
here, folks.
Let's cue
I
up
kind
some.
of forgot what it was.
So
but
just to explain, we're gonna hit some James Bull photography during this one. Sorry, not photography, artwork.
Yeah. This is my first cousin once removed. My cousin's son, James, who, hope you're watching. We love the art.
yeah, the art is amazing.
This
So
guy's got
hopefully,
incredible talent.
hopefully it goes a little bit along with the music, but it definitely, we thought it went well. So hopefully you will too.
Yeah. Alright.
All right.
Start her off, man.
Just so you know, this is improv.
What?
As far as you know.
Yeah.
why it's called improvisation.
Yeah, no, that ending was a little bit rough, but
Who knows where it's gonna go?
Yeah.
Just a conversation, folks.
Yeah.
See, what we're trying to do here is demonstrate to people how the writing process works. You take a 20-minute
much
jam, and then you take the best 3 minutes, and that becomes the song.
Right.
So we would have cut out the end
Right. That
and
was
just used the
pretty
middle
bad.
bit.
Thanks for the shout out, Anthony. Glad you're enjoying it.
Awesome.
Same to you, Miles and Chris.
All right.
Hey, and thanks to those guys and anyone else as well. A bunch of people that posted this on their walls.
Yeah, you guys are awesome.
It was really cool.
We're just getting started here, so.
Kitchcock really liked that one.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I don't know who Kitchcock is, but that's his name. John said woot. Yes, and yes, I would say that, Chris. Lots of applause.
Is there anyone here from the motocross board?
Yeah, anyone from Motocross? By the way, we have 49 people now.
Oh,
Total views 145.
a better place.
So at one point, 145 different people have made their way through.
That's awesome.
Out of your mind.
Vivid Muse said found you on RN. I don't know, but then there's a URL that was removed. Vivid Muse.
Vivid Muse knows John, I think.
Okay.
I believe so.
And
Okay.
John said I love RN. What is RN?
Reverb Nation.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Reverb Nation.
Which we do use a lot of reverb, so.
Yeah.
All right, so let's
Out of your
play
mind.
another.
Jetstar came from John as well. Way to go, John. Pimping us out.
John's the man. Check's in the mail, John.
So provided my voice holds up, we may get through this.
Wow.
We're gonna get through it anyhow.
Just so you guys know, Andy had, what, tonsillitis last week?
Tonsillitis over the weekend, and then a sinus infection is ongoing. But thanks to lots and lots of warm water and some rest, so far so good.
And bliss.
Sounds good.
And bliss.
Yeah.
But that's just being around you.
Sponsored
Yes.
by
Well,
Bliss.
hey.
It is blissful.
All right. I hope you guys enjoyed the James Bull artwork.
Yeah.
Thought we'd hit that up during some spacey music.
Yeah. It's cool. I don't know which.
Coconut water and vitamin D is something that Vivid Muse says.
Coconut water. Huh?
Yeah.
That stuff tastes so disgusting. When I was in India last year and I got really sick, they kept bringing me that stuff. Oh,
I like it.
it doesn't taste good.
Well, you were in India, so.
That is true. All right, this is a new song.
They have coconuts over there.
They don't. I guess they don't have Pepto in India. I don't know. I mean, that's about what it.
They're very natural over there.
Yeah. Coconut water.
Coconut water. It's like, I think it's like the coconut milk before it turns into milk.
Is that?
It's an immature coconut, sliced open, and
Sounds like us.
straw put in.
Clean living.
Just like on Gilligan's Island, right?
What's up, Nikki?
Okay, this song is called Out of Your Mind.
Wait, what? I didn't
You heard of this, right?
You know
I didn't think we were playing it.
Oh yeah, we're playing it. It's in the set, baby.
Okay, cool.
Can you call the backup bass player?
Yeah. Yeah, John. I think they want you to
John,
step in.
we need you.
He's probably on
Can you
his
replace Jaime?
Yeah.
second drink by now. I don't know. All right, man.
For it to be as it is, for it to be as is now. All there can be is right now. Want nothing, only this.
admit I did screw up.
Out of their mind. We're used to that.
You never admit that stuff.
I mean, I was perfect.
I mean,
I feel like the internet's more like casual, so like we don't have to.
I mean, it's kind of like, it's basically, it's practice, but we're letting people into practice.
Yeah.
And people can't throw stuff at us here.
That's
Yeah.
a great thing.
Kelly GB says hi, Jason.
Haley.
Kelly.
Kelly.
Kelly GB.
Kelly G.
Lots of class, very nice. Earwise playing drums.
Is that my niece, Kelly?
I don't know.
Is she from England?
What?
Or Great Britain?
Or her
Yeah,
other initials are G and B?
No. GB. Kelly GB. I don't know. Okay. Deep drummer. Kelly Little.
Oh, yes, Kelly. Hi,
Okay.
Kelly.
Very, very good. Alright.
Thanks for checking it out, Kelly. Another high school friend.
Thanks for the props, John. He said I rock.
I think it's all the glory.
Alright.
I'm feeling brave.
What?
I know we were gonna drop last year's summer on account of I didn't think my voice would hold up, but it's still here.
I say we go for it. I think it was the Bliss.
I think it was the Bliss.
The Bliss totally did it.
The Jaime Bliss. Yeah, let's maybe hit that, and then, I mean, we still have like 25 minutes almost.
Yeah.
So we could probably do that, a jam, and the other two, and be good to go.
Alright. Well,
Maybe
Excellent.
even Toolish.
yeah, we have 51 people now.
Fantastic. Love the interweb.
Yeah. Alright, so let's do this. Let's do John. Remember this one.
Feel beneath my smiling face, this man's now lost all trace of boyish hope and wonder. Leaves fallen reveal an empty framework home. Where is the spring? Where is the spring? Winter's been so long, and I'm still holding on to last year's summer. I'm still holding on.
Nice work. Woo,
I guess that's a song where I need to be able to hear my guitar to play it.
I thought we're not supposed to admit when we mess up.
Picky.
I mean, that was flawless. That's exactly what we should have been.
Yeah.
Another
I
flawless
freestyled
victory.
that.
Yeah.
Woo! Is that hot for you?
Lighters up.
Eskimo.
Yeah, I got an Epiphone Thunderbird 4 bass. Who's Earwise and how does he know my equipment?
Earwise. Might be my brother.
Maybe it's Nicky Six. He's like, that's my bass.
What's up, Dion? Finally.
Can you guys hear that? Like, ask him if they can hear the pads.
Can you guys hear those drum pads, by the way? Those are really Yes.
That was the Miami Vice
Yes,
theme.
pads are rocking. Nice.
Cool.
Dion. Oh, by the way, Dion, that's Lori that's logged in as jmartin724.
She's impossible, dude.
Yeah, you're very 80s tonight, Jake.
See nothing yet.
Alright, so we have 2 more scheduled. You want to throw in another jam like Toolish or something?
Damn, I forget that people are watching.
We knew this was going to happen.
That'll come in handy.
John wants to hear Toolish, but it might be a little rough. But
Now we're getting requests.
let's yeah, we're gonna. Well, let's finish out our set, and then we come back with Toolish.
Well, we could do Toolish, rest the voice, and then end on 2.
Let's do Toolish.
Toolish can be long.
We'll make it an abbreviated version.
All right.
And we're gonna change the name of this song, by the way.
Yeah, yeah.
That's why it's called Toolish. It's
Yeah.
ish.
Not too fast.
Okay.
Start her off, Andy.
I forgot how it starts.
that I knew you not sooner. Sometimes I think about what magic could be. Sometimes she walks on barefoot, sometimes she don't. Sometimes she says she will, even though you know she won't. That was perfect.
Was it on there?
I queued up the right camera that just happened to be pointing at your ass.
As always.
Awesome.
People don't know the tradition is Jaime always does a little trick at the end of that song, so
Yeah.
that's just to keep you coming back.
A little.
And you've been saving that one for this moment, I
Yeah.
can tell.
That was righteous.
Oh yes, we have some jizz in the pants. My butt is part of the show, Chris. Gosh, you should know that it's a rock and roll butt.
I knew your butt was going to dominate the whole evening.
I know.
Always happens, huh?
Now it's out there on the interweb.
Scary. You want to
Alright.
don't fall away, or?
Yeah.
We got 48 people still.
Alright.
Alright.
I guess,
I'm sure we've lost the UK viewers by now.
I don't know, I saw somebody had to sign off before, I couldn't tell who it was, but...
I'd be impressed if there's anyone from the UK, make yourself known, because it would be 3 o'clock in the morning over there right now.
wow.
That would be some serious stuff right there.
Chris said it's been up to 54 people, and we have a request for an album.
Sweet.
Well, all right.
Next week.
Can you do Led Zeppelin's Bonza Montreux?
We're not allowed to do covers. Ustream doesn't allow us to do.
Otherwise, I'd
We
be
did it
doing
before we went on air tonight. Remember?
Yeah, yeah.
And it was awesome. It was epic.
It was
Note for
awesome.
note.
It was so good, and
Yeah.
we couldn't show anyone. I'm sorry, man.
You guys will have to come here
Next
or
time.
come to a live show. That's all we're allowed to play.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get in trouble for that.
Yeah, I know. Well, no, it wasn't the whole song. Fun. There you go, George. That was just for you.
That was a different song, actually. Everybody knows that one.
Oh, hey, DBK Chick says whoever's doing the video is doing an awesome job. It's very interesting.
Oh, cool.
That would be James, I guess.
And we're charming as well.
Ah,
No,
well,
but hey,
Shucks.
all right.
All right, this is gonna be the last song of the night, and then we're gonna go into the other room and relax and.
And you guys are more than welcome to join us. Call in on
around.
Skype. Just keep chatting in the chat room for a while. We'll hang out.
unwind before bed,
we'll be,
Yeah.
we'll be
Have some
drinking
more bliss.
cider.
I don't know.
get a little crazy. I mean,
Right.
after all, it's an after-show party.
Right.
And
It's an after-show party until someone rips their clothes off or something crazy happens.
My pants are coming off, but I want yours to stay on. Sorry.
That's fine.
All right.
Can I take something off? Like my hat? We are a rock band, after all.
Yeah, Vivid Muse asks if Reverb Nation is the only place to find out about our shows.
Sorry.
No, we're gonna have a
No,
website.
the website should have been up by now, and it's not.
It's coming.
Our web design has been really busy.
Friend us on Facebook.
Practicing.
Friend us on Facebook, facebook.com/ZeroMercuryMusic. And it's also going to be ZeroMercuryMusic.com, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Coming
so
soon.
hit us up there, and we'll see how it goes.
This is our last tune. It's called "Don't Fall Away."
Yeah. The one before was called Please Meet You, in case we didn't say it. This one's called Don't Fall Away.
Don't fall away. Your ear.
Check. Ready?
You can't make me laugh because then my ears come out.
All right, ready?
Too much?
Yeah. Never.
I think we've agreed many times over that there's no such thing as too much.
Yeah.
Yes.
Another hour of soundscapes. It's so awesome when people can tune in.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyone that wants to stick around, we're now going to go and relax in the other room.
What else are you gonna do? Go on YouTube and watch random videos? Come on.
Anyone that has Skype is welcome to Skype us at Recording Studio Live.
Skype us in.
Once we get logged in, that is.
We're getting calls for encores. Hey, Carlos is back on.
Sweet. Carlos joined us, huh?
Yeah, he was on earlier.
Can you hook up any background music or what's up with that?
Jeez, is there anything else?
Yeah, I want another cookie.
Is this supposed to be on?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is this thing on?
So did we switch cameras?
Yes, we did. Alright, Jason, it's just me and you. We better make this interesting. What's going to be the topic of discussion for tonight's
I know a drummer's just leaving.
after show party?
How much drummers suck? What?
Hey,
I think the discussion should be what should Jaime's next move be at the end of
something that involves
Pleased to meet you.
The cameras are still showing over there, by the way.
Still showing what?
Still showing in the studio.
They're telling us you need to switch cameras.
Yeah. There we go.
There we go.
So which is the camera? That one or this one?
That one.
Oh. Oh.
Valley drills. It will be archived. We recruited a groupie.
All right.
Well, this is the first one, Kel, but we'll be doing more. We do have some other archive stuff on there, just random jams and stuff that are pretty interesting.
Yeah, to rewatch it, just come back here to Recording Studio Live channel on Ustream, and there'll be the archived stuff on there. So, hope that makes sense. When you guys found it tonight, you'll be able to find it tomorrow, I'm assuming. So.
They're calling for you to vomit blood next time.
All right.
So, we want a little Gene Simmons here.
All right.
No fire breathing.
Only if it's my real blood and we put it into a vat of ink and we make comic books out of it.
That's
That's what kids did.
That's freaking weird. Yeah, we're going to Skype.
Yeah, Carlos.
Skype on in.
That's Carlos.
Oh, Nightwing.
We're logged in.
Nightwing. Yes.
Now this is going to be a little bit.
I'm going to see Carlos on Saturday.
Yeah, so you need to call in. George wants to choose his own adventure. Call into the user's Recording Studio Live, all one word. Just call that user and we'll answer.
Oh, here comes John.
We got our first call of the night.
John Williams!
John, are you there?
Our hero. They said, do not dance like a chicken, honey.
Oh, it's too late for that. Are we gonna be able to hear him?
We're
Have a
supposed to
Zima.
be able to, but I think there was a bit of a problem there. I didn't see him.
But I mean, are we gonna get feedback?
Shouldn't. Oh, here he comes. Here he comes. There he is.
Hey!
Bear with us, John. We got to
Oh,
patch
he
you in
just
so
hold
that
on.
everybody can see your wonderful, beautiful face.
No, he said hold on. He said hold on.
Who did?
John did. I saw him go like this
That's okay.
in his picture. Did
We
he
need,
freeze?
we need time too.
See, he's going.
We basically don't know what the hell we're doing.
Hold on, you can hear me now, maybe.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can hear you now. Now, hang on a second, because I want to patch you in so that everybody else can see your wonderfulness.
Go.
Yeah, it's the first time doing it, so. it's
Thanks,
a little
Kat.
slow.
You rock. All the way from SoCal.
I got a blister, yo.
She was a cheerleader.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. First time show with the band, and I have some.
Cheerleaders
Some
rule.
wear
I'm
and tear.
sure she'll love that. I used to love those little black and white shoes they wore. Those are hot.
That's good.
gonna tell people to turn down their Ustream sound. I'm not sure, one or the other. Wait a sec.
You mean when they call in?
No, it's actually better if they listen. No, turn up Ustream and turn down the call. Yeah.
All right.
We have a slight problem though.
No, you can't get his picture in there?
Yeah, because I guess, and this is why this is a good learning experience, I guess you have to be logged into Skype before you're logged into Ustream Producer. And no, we didn't have to do that last time. That seems a little...
Oh, that's fine. I mean, we'll see John, and that's what's important.
Well, we can definitely see him, but I was hoping to pull his picture up here for everyone else to see. Oh, here we go. Maybe that'll do it. No?
No? Isn't that it? Okay, I'm sure people are getting bored. So what's up, John? How you doing?
Johnny! Yeah! There he is. I see you.
Good to see you. How you been?
Doing all right, man. Doing all right. So, are you you're in Rockville now,
Yeah.
or something like that?
You moved, right, John? You're in your new place?
That was a little bit.
Yeah, close. Germantown.
So and this is your new studio setup, huh?
All around you.
Nice.
Oh, there he is. Les Claypool, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, sure is. Sure is.
How you doing, bud?
Can't see too much here. Hold on. Let me see.
Alright. How come you're blocking the whole screen with the chair?
I'm done.
Keyboards, weird soundboard.
Oh, dude.
Here. That's all you get.
Yeah. I think there might be a delay though, because if he's listening on the Ustream,
Oh,
on
there's
the
gonna be a
Skype-
delay.
Yeah, there's a couple second delay, just so you know.
Righteous.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
To listen to.
Yeah. So glad you listened in, man.
You guys sounded great. It sounded really great.
We miss
Oh,
you,
dude,
John.
thanks.
I miss you guys too.
You're a busy man, we know.
I've been staying.
We should mute Ustream and only use Skype.
Getting a little bit chilly
Oh,
these
when
days,
calling,
which is nice.
But that's good. You gotta get some of that.
How was Balticon?
Balticon was great. We talked so much, our jaws hurt.
Is that stuff archived? Like, can we see webcasts or anything?
Not too much webcast, but recordings, audio recordings of some of it. Open source panel, a whole bunch. Chooch from Ditch by Kate. We were on panel for over 4 hours. We did 3 hours of audio engineering for podcasting and an hour of sound design. So that was a lot of fun.
4 hours of being on stage talking?
Yeah, just talking about audio, and then I talked for over 7 hours on panel. I had a 3-hour session and 4 1-hour sessions. So yeah, it was good, man. Got to hang out with a whole bunch of really cool people.
That's
So,
excellent. I'm surprised you still have a voice. I mean, 7 hours.
Yeah, it was a long weekend. Tequila, lots of beer.
Well, tequila smooth anything with your vocal cords, man.
Cheers, works for you.
Yeah.
Vivid Muse says you're making our brains grow bigger already.
She rocks, man. Biv's awesome. I just had the good fortune of running sound for them at a farm festival down in Charlottesville last weekend. They played for almost 3 hours, I think.
See, we would have trouble with that. We don't have enough material.
No, you just jam on. You
3-hour show. There's someone else is typing in.
Yeah. Oh, we got someone else.
Is this like you said this is like a field party or?
Yeah, it was huge. They roasted an entire pig, man. They did a whole pig and made it into barbecue sandwiches. It was awesome.
Whoa. And this is like a UVA crowd or what?
Yeah, I think former. I don't know. Keith would know. A bunch of guys he went to school with for the party. It was really good, man. It was a lot of fun. So we put a PA together and they did great. I mean, Keith's wife plays violin, 5-piece band, little keyboard, mostly bass, 2 guitars, drums. It was really good.
Cool.
Sweet. And no mixing headaches.
What's that?
No mixing headaches on the fly out doing in the field.
No, was nice. Worked out great, man. It was a lot of fun.
Excellent. Yeah, if they're playing Iota, we'll definitely head over. They said they're playing Iota coming up.
Yeah, next Saturday. Not this Saturday, but next Saturday. Open it up for a band that you guys know, Juniper Lane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those guys are really awesome.
Do you know everyone in that band, District 8?
Yeah, I'm friends with all of them. They're great
So,
bands, man.
Phil Rossi's in there, that right?
Yeah, absolutely.
I know that guy from a while ago, man. Tell him I say hi.
I will, absolutely. And I think you guys should play with them. I'd love to put something together. I've been talking with Viv a little bit. Ray and I are running a live sound thing. We're thinking about putting a party on out near your all's area and having Ditch by Kate, you guys, and some others, and maybe do like a outdoor, indoor art festival thing. Still working out details, but something in the fall maybe.
Awesome.
We're in.
Sweet, that would be really cool. And one thing, I guess we might have told you this before, but we want to have people in here in the studio and play with us, you know, like not an opening slot, but in front of us, whatever. So,
Absolutely.
you know, those guys or anybody else that's interested, just drop us a line, you know.
I mean, the part of the concept of what we're trying to do here is similar to what you and I and the rest of us were talking about years ago with, you know, trying to create a scene, and this is trying to create an online scene where we can kind of create this channel recording studio live where, you know, bands can come and share fans of other bands. So, you know, if we have 200 people show up to an online performance, you know, they become, you know, fans of the channel. You can join the crowd, and then other people will join, you know, then the next band comes in, they bring their fans, and, you know, you just start adding to this kind of collective pool of people that like the channel, that like to enjoy watching live music. And, you know, hopefully it'll, you know, help out the bands as well as provide something interesting for people to watch, you know.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea, absolutely, and I love what you guys are doing. If I can stop for a minute and just say so, your set tonight was fantastic. The sound was incredible. I listened to my studio monitors. It was huge, and
awesome.
Loved it. I love the United States of Awareness as well, and I think it's great to see you guys just get the thing up and running, and it really great, man. Everything that you talked about a few years ago and watching it develop and getting to where it is, it was really smooth. It was really awesome to see. Very impressive.
It's been an interesting journey because I don't think we really knew where it was going, and it constantly kept deviating. The path kept kind of taking new turns and twists, and I don't think we ever envisioned doing this, but, you know, I'm glad that we have, and it's definitely been cool. We've had a pretty challenging week, but somehow it came together tonight, and
We've had our share of gremlins, as you well know. The audio gremlins are always showing up, but
Sure.
I appreciate the kind words, man. That was really awesome, and especially coming from an audio engineer. So.
Look, I see you can only talk to one person at a time, so I'm going to jump off and let somebody else have a whack at it. But great to hang with you guys. And,
likewise, John.
Right, bro.
Thanks a lot, man. It's great to talk to you. Great to see you.
All right, see you, John.
Welcome anytime, man.
Take good care.
You too.
All right, so
I thought we could get.
Carlos called us.
So let's see if we can, I gotta quickly create a new, live shot here.
I didn't know we could only talk to one person.
And there's not someone chatting.
Alright. John Williams, what's his web address? Anybody wants to check out? John is also a bass player I jammed with for years and years and years. We're old friends, and amazing musician. He does have a MySpace site, has some really cool, innovative electronic music on it. Definitely check that out.
Did you make a note of that email address?
Which
Down
one?
here.
Oh, Ditch by Kate. Viv at ditchbykate.com. Yeah. Yeah, Kelly, that's John Williams. You remember, if anybody remembers the Battle of the Bands we had in like well, I won't say. It was a long time ago. It's when John was the MC, and around that time was
Carlos?
both he and I started jamming together. Him on bass, me on drums, and since then it's just been madness.
Hey.
So you want to go full screen.
Yeah, Carlos, can you mute Ustream and keep Skype up? So or else we'll get a bunch of feedback.
Yeah, I guess, John, it's not letting you post your URL, but we'll put it on our Facebook site.
There you go.
Carlos!
Carlos!
Hey,
What's going on, man?
I can't see that at all.
Oh, you
Yeah,
can?
you won't be able to see. You won't be able to see us on Ustream.
Yeah, on Ustream. So you have to like look at
Look at Ustream.
Ustream, talk into your computer.
Because Skype, like we have Skype running on the same computer as Ustream, and it can only use the camera on
That's
one
right.
occasion.
Dark Machine. What's going on, Carlito?
You seem very serious tonight.
Well, Archer is he's got a little bit of got a cold, so he's starting to feel better. We've heard out of that. He's kind of like still been crying for a little while, and so I'm kind of looking at the monitor.
Okay.
That kind of deal. And he's now the lines. The last time I could Skype now, and he just started crying again. And I was it's glorious.
So were you able to hear any of it tonight, or?
Yeah, no, I got on around 7:20, and then I heard most of it. But like, he was down and started crying, and so Trish and I were arguing over what we should do. And then we got here again. That was my scenario.
Alright. So it's been an eventful night for you, huh?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
So far of our two Skype calls, both have been musicians
Yeah.
Yeah.
And both bass players.
and both bass players.
That's right. Love to the
Wait.
bass players.
We need to get some drummers in here.
Yeah,
No,
kidding.
no.
Singers,
No drummers.
guitar players.
Hey, Carlos, can't hear you anymore. Are you there?
There's.
But my bass,
What? Not really. You keep. It's choppy. Do you have strong internet where you are?
yeah, we're going live from downstairs.
Yeah, it's not a very good signal, I don't think, because you're really kind of.
Choppy.
I don't want to call you jerky, but you're kind of jerky. Baga!
Carlos, the only man in the room, well, virtually in the room, who's played Red Rocks,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna be checking that out this weekend, man.
Are you going out to
I'm going to Denver
Colorado? Nice.
Saturday morning, and then Colorado Springs.
Cool.
I got a big planned
He has
Awesome.
a boys' night planned for you.
Boys Night, oh, man.
Shotgun Willies. Woohoo!
Coming from you, man, that's gonna be wide open, I can tell already.
club on a ride last week.
What?
Archer's crying again.
Oh, man.
Poor
Uh-oh.
little guy.
I didn't announce it already. I know he did two in a row. That was the weekend before.
So, Carlos, I'm especially honored that you joined us tonight because I know from having played in a band with you for many years that you don't watch other bands. It drives you crazy. You can't stand to watch other bands unless you're playing in them. So I'm especially honored that you
Yeah.
dialed in.
Definitely honored, especially to watch your brother. So.
I think that's why he's in a serious mood. He can't.
Yeah.
take it.
It's like, I want to jam!
He's a dad now.
So what's wrong with Archer? Oh, yeah? Oh, man. Well, I hope he feels better soon. Tell him that Uncle Bugger says hello and feel better.
Yeah. Tell him Tio says hi. There you go. Hola, bugger.
Oh, man. I can't wait to see that little guy again. I can't wait to get him and Grayson together. You know, Grayson's he's like standing up now. A couple of weeks ago we had band practice and Jaime was upstairs and right in front of me and Jaime he started pulling himself up on the baby gate. It was like slow motion, like his little leg was shaking and he was like trying to figure it out, but he got it. He'll like cruise along like he'll like get up on like an ottoman or something and he can like move a little bit and he can like turn around and stuff, but he's not really like moving too far yet. But But when he's on the floor, like crawling, now he can like properly crawl, and I mean he can really get around.
I wonder when Grayson and Archer are gonna have a band.
Yeah.
I'm thinking,
Yeah.
what, 4 or 5 years from now, maybe.
Yeah.
Or maybe you don't want him to be in a band. I don't know. And you're gonna be the manager, just like pushing him.
Yeah. You probably won't be, but that's alright. That's what Biggie Dad is.
Oh man, I'm really psyched. I'm really psyched to see that. I can't believe you guys played there, man. That's phenomenal. The sound is kick-ass.
I have a
Yeah, so yeah, there's like this book where only the musicians go. Like they sign in saying whatever. And Carlos found Paul McCartney's signature and signed right next to it.
Oh, dude, that's kick-ass.
You were breaking up there, that's why I explained it again.
Are you an American citizen, Mason?
Alright, cool.
Alright, bro.
Carlos, we love you.
Alright, I love you, bro.
Goodbye.
Love you, man.
So we have a question from Earwise. It's not too personal a question. Am I an American citizen now? Not yet. No, I'm a green card holder, and I do need to apply for my citizenship because my green card will be expiring soon, and I don't plan on leaving.
Don't get deported, man.
No.
I need you.
So wait, so who's Earwise?
I don't know. Earwise, make yourself known. Remember Wildman Fisher?
You remember Wildman Fisher?
Yeah. What? Is that like old Greg or whatever? Old Greg.
We need more clues.
We don't know who Wildman Fisher is. Does he play bass?
Plus now we gotta wait.
Yeah,
It's
now
like
there's a
30-second delay or so
Alright.
before.
Oh,
it's your brother.
Oh my gosh. CF, sorry, man.
Yeah, and he'd got away with it if it wasn't for you darn meddling kids.
CF in the house.
What's up?
Oh, okay.
What?
Is that a Scooby-Doo character?
Zappa's protege. So what's going on, Craig?
There we go, Zappa.
Zappa.
Craig, Rhinex Studio is John Williams. Craig being the man who introduced me to Frank Zappa at a young age, and that explains a lot. The way
Introduced
my
you?
mind works. This is crazy. I've been talking to him for 15 minutes. I didn't realize who it was.
Oh, really? I think he's. I think he was one of the other guys that were in the crowd. You know,
Oh, okay.
like we signed up so we could see the videos, and I was trying to figure out
Yeah,
who's
who
Earwise,
Earwise.
because I thought that was you,
No.
and then we realized that you hadn't signed up yet, which is why he couldn't see the videos.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kelly, Catholic Girls. Wow, Kelly knows Frank Zappa's Joe's Garage. Which, yeah, excellent album. Although, if you're a Catholic girl, you might not enjoy that song so much, but, you know. At the CYO, right? It's about the only lyrics we can repeat here.
What do you mean? We can repeat. It's the interweb. Who else is still on? We got 30 people still on. Who's the hell's watching this?
It's the after show party.
It's reality TV, you know. People will watch anything.
They want me to take my pants off.
That's what they're waiting for. You
That's-
promised it, but you gotta
I
wait.
think I heard
One
someone
more
say
cider.
that they want me to take my pants off. I'll do it. I'll do it. You just wait. I'll do it later.
Kelly's allegedly Catholic and having fun.
Pants off, that's
My
right.
boss
Take
made
it
me
off.
watch this. Catholic girls.
Who's your boss?
At the CYO. You know how they go.
So, when I went upstairs to, oh man,
No,
sorry
blister.
about that. You want me to get you a Band-Aid?
No.
You want some ice cream?
Rock out with your...
Yes.
Right. Oh, 1964 is in the house. Hey, thanks for joining. So the in-ears that I was wearing tonight,
Yeah.
these wonderful people here, 1964 is from Portland, Oregon, supplied those to me, and they did a fantastic job.
Where'd
In
it go?
fact, I think a real testament to what a great job they did was and what you heard earlier, but we had some problems earlier this week. I got a tonsillitis over the weekend and lost my voice. So I've been on vocal rest and trying to take it real easy. And so having good sound in your ears really makes a big difference because, you know, you can actually hear yourself sing where
You have to strain.
you don't have to strain as much. So the in-ears really helped out a lot.
1964 ears.
1964 is, and they did a fantastic job. They look awesome. Let me go pull them up a second and show you guys
Show them on the camera.
how great these things look. They did them in like a dark, translucent black. And
Vocal
first,
rest, I've never done that.
the other thing that's pretty amazing is, you know, usually these things when they arrive, you have to get a couple of passes done on like fits and refits, and I think these are perfect. I mean, I put them in and they're comfortable. And whether
This is a paid endorsement.
you can see these things, but
Yeah.
they sure are pretty.
Inner ears for me just still don't feel right, but
You got to try some of these ones.
yeah,
though.
some real ones. I use the inexpensive ones, and it's painful.
The customs just don't feel like these. I mean, these things are like sculpted to your ears. The only bit that I don't enjoy doing is getting the ear mold done. I don't know how your experience was, but
It's like molten metal. They just pour it in.
they put silicone in your ear,
It's like a
like a big syringe. They squirt it into your ear, and it's a very
it's
weird
caulking.
sensation.
It's like caulking, you know, like
See, that doesn't sound fun.
caulking. Yeah.
They squirt it into your ear, and it's cold, and then all of a sudden, like all the sound just dies, and you can't hear anything.
When you said you had a good caulking the other night, I thought you were talking about something else. Wow.
oh dear.
Good to know. Oh dear.
But I made the mistake. I mean, I've been sick so many times this year, thanks to our new little bundle of joy bringing home stuff from daycare. That when I went in there, I think I
Thanks, Kelly GB.
my ears were kind of
She's out.
swollen.
Kelly, you rock.
Thanks, Kelly.
It's a very peaceful 5 minutes. Sexy Lexi's right.
Sexy
I
Lexi.
meditated when I had the cock in my ear.
Oh, well, there you go. It is a very peaceful 5 minutes. But
Who's Sexy Lexi?
mine was
She's
actually.
from 1964 years.
I went to a place here in Herndon, and they actually made my ear bleed.
Well,
Later,
you
Kelly.
went to the wrong. I don't know there was too much
I mean, it
cock,
was really
or-
painful. Like I told her when she was doing it, and when she went to pull the thing out, there was like blood on the cotton wool dam that they used, and she was like, "Oh, there's a little bit of bleeding there." It was like bleeding for like hours after I came out of that place.
All for
Like,
your
that's
art.
that's not normal. Now I don't want to scare people off. Just make sure you pick your audiologist very carefully. I mean, actually, I've since found out that audiologist got fired.
Really?
I called back because at one point I thought I was going to need to go back in there to get a new set of impressions done, and I was very reluctant, you know, to call them. And the person said, "Oh, that doctor's not working with us anymore." I said, "To be honest with you, I'm kind of relieved to hear that because I didn't have a good experience when I came in last
You
time."
know, when I got my molds done, they didn't use any cotton because the way my ear canals are very straight. So they
Good one,
didn't-
Craig.
No cotton needed. You just put it in. It was fine.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
There's probably still some in there, you know.
Probably. Sorry.
Yeah, all the references to silicone were strictly referring to ears here. Does anybody else out there have some Skype action? Because we're feeling lonely here.
Well, silicone breasts can be a type of technology.
Yeah,
Right.
but how are you going to get those in your ear?
That's
That's giving tough. I'm willing to try. I mean, yeah, next performance we'll give it.
You've
up.
obviously never been to a strip club.
True. Well, me and Carlos Saturday night.
Yeah, that's true.
You never know.
So when I went upstairs,
Hoist it up and stick it in. All right.
I went upstairs to relieve my bladder because I've been drinking warm water like all day, gallons and gallons of this
The voice
stuff. to
sounded
try
great,
and-
man. By the way.
I can't believe it held up.
Good stuff, man.
I went upstairs and checked in with my one fan upstairs, and she said that it sounded good and that there was like a bunch of people. I think she said the max we had at one time was like 55.
That's
something
pretty
like
good. That's pretty good.
Apparently, we've been getting we got a lot of good comments on there.
194 total views.
We'll definitely be doing it again soon. I hope.
See you, Callie.
This will be a regular thing. Later, Cal.
Yeah, we got some. I think we've all got some travel coming up over the next few weeks, so we're probably gonna have a couple of week break. I'm gonna be in England for a couple of weeks. You're off to Colorado.
And then Wisconsin.
And then Wisconsin.
Doing a gig with Cracker.
Yeah?
And being a cracker myself, it's kind of ironic. Yeah, we're my cousin's band.
Cool.
Fortney Brothers band.
Fortney Brothers.
Yeah.
Alright.
Since 1970 something, I don't know.
That's before you were born though, so.
Yeah, that's true, but you know.
But I guess they were playing before you were born, huh?
I'm the youngin'.
Bye, Kelly.
She said by like
Silicone
20 times.
Well.
So who's she again? Who's Kelly? Do we know Kelly?
Kelly went to my high school. She's Facebook. I'll send you a friend request. She's really cool. Really cool girl. I've not talked to her in quite some time, but other than tonight.
Cool.
So for the benefit of anyone that wasn't able to watch this live, because we kind of screwed them on the timing if they're in a time zone like the UK.
Or Spain.
They're probably watching this, or Spain. They're probably going to be watching this, over the next couple of days from the recording, and so I guess we should say hello, but apologize for the timing.
Oh yeah.
I know a couple of people stayed up late and probably at least were able to watch this start, which is awesome. But maybe the next time we do one, we'll try and do it like on a weekend, like a Sunday, or maybe that's a topic for discussion. If anyone wants to chime in, what would be a good time? We're thinking, this one we planned for a Wednesday because we thought American Idol's over. Wednesday night, what do people have going on?
Yeah, nothing.
It's a Wednesday. It's hump day. We want to put the hump in hump day.
What do you guys think about Wednesday? Is that a good night?
And maybe the next one, to satisfy people in South America and England, we could do like a Sunday afternoon or something like that. That way it would be evening time for them.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Afternoon for us here in the U.S. Plus, if we do it in the afternoon, it wouldn't be too early for people on the West Coast. Try and maximize.
Yeah, we can mix it up. Do it, for different time zones.
Alternate, yeah.
I'm down with that.
I like the
Friday nights. I already told
nights.
your brother-in-law we would do that. So
when we have the Friday night jams, those are always really saucy.
Yeah.
Saucy.
A little more energy.
Yeah.
Cool. Wednesday, one vote. All right. Thanks, Craig.
Wednesday, one vote. Cool. And anybody out there that, like I said, plays music, does art, does video, our whole approach here is it's a collective approach. It's not about the typical rock band setup. I don't think we want to interact with people, and especially when we play live. So communicate.
Collaboration is the name of the game. We've been talking for a long time, and John touched on this earlier with the show he's putting together, and this is something we've been talking about doing with our live show, is trying to get people involved in the live show. It's not just the three of us and an audience. We want to kind of break down those boundaries so that it's less us and them and more all of us.
Sure.
So if people come to the show and they have some kind of artistic gift, whatever it is, let's figure out a way to incorporate it into the show. If it's
Bye, Lori.
If it's photography or art, In fact, I really want to hook up with this guy that I was telling you about that does the live performance art. See if we can get him to
Thanks, honey.
paint while we're playing. Maybe get Rick and some other guys come and do like live photography and get that projected while we're playing. Get some VJs come along and do some video mixing while we're playing. Other musicians that want to get involved.
Can we work silicone in here anywhere?
What's that?
Can we work silicone in here anywhere?
Silicone artists. They're welcome to join along too. You know what you can
So
make?
this comes with water balloons.
You know what else is made out of silicone, right? Wait. No. My mom's watching this.
Hello, that's what we've been talking about.
No, I wasn't talking about those.
No, I like the big red one. That's a fire. That's a fire extinguisher. So,
it's got a nozzle.
Silicone.
Silicones.
Silicone.
You got any ciders left?
Yeah, over there by the
Cigarettes.
amp.
Yingling.
Chuchus is like, yeah, time to go.
Very alienating people. Oh, super.
I got the bottle opener here.
Okay, cool.
I wonder what this thing was.
That's a bottle opener?
It's
Yeah,
a weird looking
we'll
bottle.
close it. And then that's the part you use. The other
Open
one,
with?
the other
I
one, yeah.
just brought one back from Vegas, shaped like a guitar, the other week because I didn't think we had any bottle openers except this chintzy little Hertz
I like that.
plastic thing that is. I'm amazed it hasn't broke yet. I've had it for like 6 years and it was originally a key ring, but somehow it's still going.
You're in the middle of this.
Typical. All right, so what's next on the discussion list for tonight? World hunger, poverty.
Well, I just want to finish up the discussion for the artists. Like, we can, if you send us any artwork that you want to share, we can also do like we did with
James, yeah.
with James's stuff. James Ball is his last name.
James
Yeah.
Ball, yeah.
We can show it in between our improvised jams or during our show. So like, I don't know, it's a little bit more exposure maybe.
Yep.
I mean, the thing is there's a lot of people that do stuff like that. I mean, this guy James, you know, he was doing that stuff on his lunch break.
Yeah.
And just kind of sitting on it, and it's such a shame to see someone with such a gift, you know, not get their work appreciated by other people. So, you know, if there's a way that we can do stuff like we did tonight, or particularly like a live show, I'd love to be able to do stuff like that, like project it.
Yeah, definitely.
Really cool.
Like you said, I mean, it's just a matter of getting it to us with the technology. It's easy enough, and
Yeah.
if we can incorporate it in a live show, even better.
Yeah, and the other thing that that I'd like to do, and this is something you and I talked about, is make these shows available as podcasts. Now we're not going to be able to do the first one tonight. Tonight will just be you know, the Ustream recording as it is. But for the future shows, I think it'd be really cool for us to provide a podcast and just to explain. There's kind of two different mixes. There's the mix that everyone heard tonight is the mix that goes through the desk. And then we can then create an improved mix that is actually mixed within the computer, and it's improved for a number of reasons. One is it goes through improved software, and the other is we have a whole bunch of plugins that are like based around and acoustically modeled around vintage gear. So
Oh, wow.
so
So we can take the show and put it into a podcast.
Sorry, JJHZ. Like, damn, I'm late. Plenty of time for 8:20 Pacific time. Well, just if you're.
that's John Hertz.
Is that?
That's John Hertz. I gotta imagine.
Hey, John.
Well, it'll be archived, and we'll be doing more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
We recorded it, John. Don't worry.
Yeah. Who's John Hertz?
John Hertz is a good friend of Steph's that she went to high school with,
Cool.
Okay. So yeah. So
and a good friend of mine now too.
later tonight and tomorrow you can come back to the same channel and it'll be archived and you can watch the whole thing from the beginning. He
I invented the microphone. I mean, at least you're here for the after show party. Jason is about to do a line of coke off of Jaime's butt crack.
Yeah, we get the party started.
What happens at these kind of things, right?
Totally.
If you have
Nice.
a crew
Nice.
man.
That's what I plan to do later too.
Yeah.
We'll also be doing a triple bass acoustic concert, right?
Totally.
Go grab another one.
Hey John, if you want to have some fun, we've got the Skype going. If you want to have a chat, you're welcome to Skype in, and we can tell you what you missed.
Yeah.
It's the Skype address is Recording Studio Live.
You can call in and we'll answer.
Maybe.
That's cool. Just leave me.
Yeah.
You're on.
Yeah.
Hey, and there's my wonderful wife too.
What, is she typing something?
Yeah, she's been quiet all night. Now she's I guess she spotted a friend.
She was asleep until just now.
Well, if she was, she did a pretty good job of waking up when I went up there. So, anyone that was around during the show, love to hear any thoughts for improvement, any ideas or things that we could do. This is the first time, obviously, we've done it and working out some kinks and bugs, but it'd be great to hear any thoughts on things that we could do to make it better.
What do you mean it was perfect?
Right, but better than perfect.
Oh,
We
okay.
need to make it better than perfect.
Well, we need more didgeridoo. That's what we need.
You can never have too much didgeridoo. That's what we like to call the brown note.
Yeah.
What kind of effects is on 6-string? All kinds of effects. I'm using a Boss GT6. I'm using
Too much stuff.
a modified Boss compressor. I'm using Boss reverb. Running all that stuff through a Chaos pad, through a Behringer DJ kind of scratching device. I'm going through a Boss RC50 sampler board. All kinds of stuff.
Also, how
Audio
many?
quality is great. Snare sounded a little quiet in the rest of the set, but barely. That's good to know. Distortion, yeah. The distortion is actually coming from inside the Boss GT8, whatever it is. It has a bunch of model damps and model stomp boxes that you can configure in there.
Stomp boxes.
Stomp boxes.
Stomp?
Stomp.
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 Also,
Sounds technical.
there was a question earlier that Craig asked, how many tracks do we record with? It's 24, right?
Well, we can actually record, I mean, not infinite, but I mean, we've never reached any bandwidth within Innuendo.
Uh-huh. I already played it.
I mean, there's actually
You're welcome to do it again.
there's actually about 16 tracks of audio being sent to the feed tonight. You know, we got, you know, Jason's drum kit probably has about 6 or 7 mics. Then you got the 2 pads.
Mm-hmm.
There's the stereo guitar, your bass, the Korg Electribe, that's a stereo out. So we're running about 16 channels live,
Wow.
which is
See, I didn't even know that.
pretty intense for a live band. I mean, I can't wait till we go and play a show in a club.
We got like 4 tracks that we gotta go
The
through.
guy's gonna be like, no.
You got 5 minutes to set up, and there's no monitors.
Yeah.
We're running through an 8-track board.
Yeah, so the United States of Awareness thing, yeah, that was all kind of just improvised and using the Electribe and that RC50 floor sampler. Used the Chaos pad a little bit, but not too much. But
That was cool. That sounded great, man.
yeah, I just started kind of coming down here some nights and just playing with that stuff, particularly after I bought that Electribe. I was just kind of getting used to it, as I still am. And I would just dial in the patch and start playing with it and realize, wow, this is a lot of fun. And it was about the same time that we had, you know, set up the cameras in the room there. So I was like, maybe I'll just switch on the cameras. If I'm coming down here and playing, I might as well just open up the cameras, and if people, you know, want to watch, then they can watch. And so then when we said about doing this show, I'd been playing with it enough. I was thinking maybe I'll give it a shot.
People dug it, and it really kind of sets the mood. Sort of warms the crowd.
Yeah.
Warms me up.
Well, that was the idea. I mean, I don't think you could do that for longer than like 20 minutes before it would get a little repetitive, unless you started working on some other jams. You know,
It didn't get boring though. I don't think. Didn't really get boring.
I'm
You
just
didn't bore the
supposed to.
shit out of me.
Yeah, Jaime had to go out and get a bite to eat because we spent a little bit of time on a sound check, and well,
Because
he
this
was
guy
late.
this guy wasn't ready.
Yeah.
You were late.
You were ready.
I was ready.
Whatevs, man.
I was here on time.
Yeah.
For one.
So I think that's probably one of the first times you've been here before Jaime.
Well, I did break numerous traffic laws getting here.
All right, Choochus.
Thank you so much for
Choochus.
joining. We hope to see you again.
Yeah.
Thanks for dropping by.
All right,
Awesome.
and Earwise asked like blues scale more than
It's my brother.
mixolydian.
I have no preference. I like all scales equally. When the time is right, the scale is right. You just kind of. I think in the last couple of years, when we've been taking that kind of more improvised path, we kind of just see where the song takes us and don't plan it out so much or think, oh, let's try and play this in this particular scale or this key. We just kind of start off and then let the song kind of take us where it takes us.
Yeah, and it's
That's
like
your
so
feel.
much more fun.
Yeah.
You know. Of course, we do both. We have songs that are written, obviously, that are pre-written. Oh, well, that's
But most of those came from jams, though.
Yeah.
That's the interesting thing. The only one I was thinking about this earlier. The only one that hasn't come from a jam is the new one, Out of Your Mind.
I don't think Don't Fall Away did.
Oh no, Don't Fall Away. That's the other one that wasn't. You're right.
Yeah.
But all those other
Pleased
ones
to
like
meet you.
Near.
In other words, none of them. No.
So some of those ones like Near, you and I jammed those with Andrew Jalasik, and that was like
true, yeah.
probably about 4 years ago.
Yeah.
We started right. We probably wrote
That's
those
a different
songs.
drummer, if anybody's
All right,
wondering.
John. Love you, man.
Thanks, John.
Later, John.
See
Thanks,
you
bro.
soon.
Andy, do you read music?
I do, but I don't. I mean, I don't when we play. I don't. And I'm a very slow music reader. I mean, I can read. I prefer reading tab than reading music.
I used to know how to read music. I can't read it anymore. I mean, I used to play trumpet, and I used to play upright bass in high
Really?
school band. Yeah, I
I
played
didn't realize
trumpet.
you play trumpet.
Yeah,
You're,
for
you're
3
like
years.
Flea.
I played the trombone.
Trumpet to the bass.
The trombone being the most
Could you still
simplistic
play it?
horn.
I haven't played it
I was
since.
gonna say you need to bring a trumpet down here in the middle of a song.
I played it in like 20 years, man. That's crazy.
The main purpose of writing... Sorry.
No.
The main purpose of
You have
writing...
to do that again just so people knew it was the couch. And, yeah.
Writing music down is usually just a way to tab it and have other people be able to play it without hearing it,
Right.
I would think. But, you know, depends on the role. Like, if you're a studio drummer, you can show up in a studio, they'll hand you a chart and, hey, play this.
Right.
That's a great talent to have, man.
Yeah.
And yeah, when I auditioned for JMU, I had to do some sight reading, and it was not pretty. And they do have music for drums, by the way.
Yeah, well, it's just like it's like notes in the sense of time, how long you
Right.
or between the notes or whatever, like, right? Because I mean, like, I guess one if you have like the quad drum or whatever, those are different notes, I guess.
Yeah, well, actual lines on the staff would correspond to the hi-hat, the snare,
Oh.
a cymbal, but it's never like, how would you tab out like what we just played? You know, you can't really. It's always an approximation.
You
Yeah.
could.
You could,
Yeah,
but
but
it would
I
be
mean,
it would.
to get every nuance and every little. I mean, it'd be really.
But doesn't
fun.
that give you an amazing appreciation for the composers of old
Like Beethoven.
Yeah.
like
Beethoven.
Beethoven or Mozart? Those guys they were composing the same way that we improvise. Their improvising was done on paper
Yeah.
without any instruments. But that was the same creative force that comes through us when we're in there just kind of improvising with no plan. That's how those guys worked. When they were in the zone, it was just coming out of a pen. Or
Oh yeah,
a
Mozart
quill.
was incredible that way. There's a really interesting show that's on right now about classical music and saying if Wagner and these guys were around now, they would probably be in rock bands.
Yeah.
And that how they were totally into the low end, and that if they were in this day and age, it would be about power and not something that sits on a shelf in a library. That's for sure.
Yeah. So, roots in metal.
A little bit of everything. I mean, I grew up listening to a lot of metal, a lot of punk, a lot of goth,
You're British.
a lot of new wave, '80s new wave bands like Depeche Mode, and
you went through your American country phase, right? A lot of Hank Williams.
that's the only thing that
A lot of.
never really been a huge country fan. I mean, I can appreciate it, and there's a lot of bands that have been influenced by country music that I really like Travis or Pavement, you know. But
Yeah, there's a lot of good country music out there.
there is.
I'm sure there is.
It's just a
When I listen to country music, though, I kind of laugh at the lyrics sometimes.
Oh yeah.
Because it's like it's very tongue in cheek and you know,
They can be
they're all
really
very
funny.
similar.
Yep.
It's,
Hey Greg, thanks for the shout out for the bass, man. That bass is my latest instrument purchase. And yep, I ran the IO website back in the day. I made it, I designed it, I uploaded it back when the web was young.
Yeah.
we didn't do any down-tuned guitars
No,
tonight.
everything's normal tuning.
Everything was normal tuning. There was actually I had a spare guitar ready and down-tuned to detuning just in case we wanted to do a really dark.
detuning.
Drop detuning just in case we wanted to get really dark and dirty tonight. But you know, we both the two improvised jams we didn't really call for it. So maybe next time, maybe the next show we'll do something a little. Those are always fun.
So you down tune one string?
For the drop D, just the
lowest
the sixth string goes down. 2 semitones.
And that's cool because you do a power chord and it's like this, but you can just bar those two notes and then it's like a really crunchy low power chord.
But the reason I really like it is because the way that I play I play my guitar more like a sitar. I usually play a droning string and then play the melody on another string. If I have that D as an open note, and then I can use the fourth string D and then the third string to play the harmony. I'm able to use the fourth string as a drone, but every once in a while go to the sixth string, which then gives it a real heavy, kind of bottom end.
I like that.
I have a lot of fun with that when we play those jams.
Craig, no, he didn't, because he doesn't care about people's weddings that he doesn't know.
I've been asked that question a lot. Did you watch the recent royal wedding?
We had to tell him about it.
Yeah.
I knew about it. Steph and I watched the highlights after it happened. I maybe watched about 5 or 10 minutes of it, but it's been a really busy month or so around here. I just became a dad last year, so my priority really is with him and my wife and trying to get everything ready down here for tonight.
And he adopted me, just
Right. I mean, he's like my second son. So.
Her sister's getting all the attention now.
Oh, really?
Kate Middleton's sister.
Yeah, because she's hot.
She's very hot. And if she's watching, I'm
what's her name? Pippi?
Pippa.
Pippa?
Is she one of the two that had the crazy hats?
I think so.
I remember that was like
Yeah.
the big story of the wedding was like these two girls that had these ridiculous hats.
I think a lot of people had ridiculous hats, didn't they?
No, but these two were had these weird rings and.
It looked
like
like some
Lady
kind of
Gaga.
television antenna. One of them.
Yeah. It was crazy. So.
Might help your perception there, you know?
Maybe.
I didn't watch it either, but
I just watched the highlights.
yeah. I really don't get it, the fascination with it, but
One thing that Lori and I commented on though was how organized it was, walking down Westminster Abbey, whatever, down the road, and how orderly everyone was, getting to the gate to see people on the balcony. I mean, if it was done here in the States, it'd be like a riot, you know?
Yeah.
People, and they're just calmly walking through, and there's just a cordon of police just filling up a space, and then they move to the next one, and then they filled in, and it's just no, would not have gone that simply here, you know? It's nuts.
Yeah. The stereotypes about the English being polite, it's somewhat true for the most part. There's some people on the extreme as well that don't.
What about when they threw something in Prince Charles' car? Did you see this?
No.
Yeah, he was driving through some part of London, and they were like, what did they? Yeah, they started pelting the car and stuff. They threw paint on it or something.
Well, fucking idiot! What's he doing driving around the streets of London?
Apparently, they got lost or something. They got diverted, and they ended up in a crowd of people, and the people
Follow
were
the
like,
police
"There he
escorts."
is."
Weird.
Yeah, we saw that the IO house got torn down and is now expensive. I don't know if you've driven by there, where the old IO house used to be.
Yeah.
It's a $1 million house.
It is.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
I thought about going and knocking
Kitty
on the
Boy.
door.
I wonder if Kitty Boy is still there.
Kitty boy.
Yeah, that place holds some memories. That was so the last band that Jason and I played in, and Carlos, who was on the Skype earlier, Jaime's brother, we all played together, and we used to have a band house just outside of Tyson's Corner. And we actually shot a promotional video around the outside of that where Carlos pulled off all of his clothes and pretended to be the crocodile hunter.
And I was the
Creeping
monster.
through the bush. And you were the monster in the bushes.
And then we ended up showing it on the bus
Yeah.
on the way up to CBGB's, and a lot of my female friends were there, and they got off their butts and were like, "Your bass player was naked in the video."
And the funny thing was like, that wasn't in the script. We didn't. He was like asking us. He's like, "Can I get naked in it?" That was always Carlos's question: is can I be naked in this? Every gig, he's like, "Do you think I can take off my clothes at this gig?" And so finally, we played that like July 4th show on top of that frat house in Boston.
Yeah. Did you get naked for that?
Yeah. Remember, that was like the first time that he turned around to me. He's like, "You think I can take off all my clothes?" I was like, "There's a dude pissing off the side of the building. We're at a frat party. If there was ever a gig where you could take off your clothes, this is it." And he's like, "Hold my bass."
He also did it out at the party we played at a, what's her name? Christian, remember the drummer guy, his mom? I remember we played a pool party, he got naked.
Oh, that's right.
Because I had to look at his
That's right.
naked ass the whole time.
It was his birthday. What was that guy's name?
So his birthday suit.
Chris. It was Chris. He
yeah.
played with Emphatic. The band's name was Emphatic.
Mhm.
That's right.
That was memorable. But man, I don't think I could take all my clothes off in front of a crowd. That's awesome. That's Carlos.
I'd say it's almost 11. So I think it's time for me to take off my clothes.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh my god, everybody's signing off.
All of a sudden we've gone down to one viewer.
And it's Steph.
Go ahead.
Carlos isn't that good. I was kidding. Well, no, because Craig said Carlos could really play bass.
Yeah, he could. Probably
Craig's-
still can.
Craig's asking what bands are really cool right now. Where are you at with current music?
I just heard Silent Alarm's, or Block Party's second album. Went after Silent Alarm today.
Block Party. Oh wow, forgot about that.
I can't remember the name of the album right now, like Weekend or something, Weekend something. But I like that. I like Block Party. What else have I been listening to recently? I listened to The Haunted recently. That's a kind of a thrashy metal band. I think they're from Norway or something, but that's another thing I've listened to recently. I've been listening to Guns N' Roses because I'm reading Slash's book right now, so that Guns N' Roses has been on my mind. I don't know.
Guns N' Roses.
Best thing I've heard in a long time. I really like those guys, Silver Sun Pickups.
Mhm.
First couple albums I thought were solid, and then about a week or so ago they aired a acoustic show. Like, what do they call it? Unplugged. Like they had an MTV Unplugged version of Silver Sun Pickups. Dude, it sounded incredible. It was just, the guitar player / singer, bass player with an acoustic bass. There's a guy playing some really old vintage organ, and then they brought in like a string section. They had like 4 violin players.
Cool.
It just sounded incredible. I mean, it just they kind of reinterpreted their own songs, through this medium of like an acoustic instrument or string section kind of interpretation of the same songs that were very heavy guitar driven indie rock.
John burned me one of their CDs. It was really good.
Yeah.
I don't know the names or the song titles, but it was pretty awesome.
Yeah, they're good.
We like Muse. We went to see Muse.
Yeah, Muse is good.
That was an excellent show. Do they have a new album out or anything?
Yeah, they did put out a new album. But, I mean, to my ear, the last album was not as exciting as previous albums that I've heard.
Well, I like. I mean, the last 3 tracks was like that big, like sweeping movement or whatever. I'm not into those things, but I mean, maybe it's not as good as their other albums, but
I feel like they've peaked and they're kind of like on the downside, and they need to get back up again because I mean those guys, they're incredible live.
Yeah.
I've seen them a bunch of times live, and they never disappoint live. But I don't know, like the last couple of albums just feel like they've gradually been. It almost feels like they're running out of ideas. Like this last one, there's a couple of tracks on there. I'm like, this could have been on the last album. It sounds almost replaceable with one of the tracks on the previous album.
I don't think I heard their newest album, but that happens sometimes. I mean, God, they played. Did they play? Was it Wembley or something?
Oh yeah.
On Palladium. It's like,
I mean,
man,
they play some huge.
how do you top that?
And this is the same band that we went and saw
the
Metro
Cafe.
the Metro Cafe
Like
on a
20
Sunday
people
night
there.
in front of like 20 people.
Just goes to show you never know it.
And Carlos and Eddie bought the bass player and drummer beers.
They weren't even
But
old
they-
enough
they
to drink.
couldn't drink them.
Right. Mhm. So that's why they had to go buy the beers for them.
Right.
Did they drink them?
Yeah.
I can't say there's hardly any new music I listen to, but there's.
Yeah, new music. Yeah.
Yeah. I like Mars Volta. Those guys are really doing some cool, interesting prog-ish punk
Yeah.
stuff that is really fun.
What's the other split banks? It was at the drive-in
Sparta.
split Sparta.
Those guys are really good too.
Are they still together?
I don't know.
I haven't seen them in a while, but I think they're still together.
Okay.
I've seen those guys play a couple of times. I saw them at Reading Festival. I went to Reading Festival years and years ago, 4 or 5 years ago, and they just blew it out the water that night. They were in like the second stage. It was like a second stage in a tent.
Okay.
They were just
Pretty awesome.
unbelievable. And it was perfect timing because they had just put out one of my favorite albums of all time, which for the life of me I can't remember the name of off the top of my head. Something to do with crashing a car. It'll come to me. But yeah, it was a great show to go see because they played most of the tracks from that album.
Craig asked about Eddie. I don't know if Eddie. Did you talk to Eddie if he was going to watch us tonight?
I don't know if he tuned in tonight. He's super busy.
Yeah, he's got 2 new kids now, so twin boys. About,
Yeah, and he works like
2 now?
100 hours a week.
Yeah, he works a lot.
Yeah, Joaquin and
Nicholas.
Nicholas, yeah.
Mhm.
But Eddie's still. He told me he's playing a lot more music,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
so he's recording and stuff. And you and I jammed with him. That was what, a few years back.
Yeah, it's been a while now. But
So he's still making music and really interesting stuff.
yeah.
He'll be in here some night. Maybe he'll come in for a jam.
Yeah.
Do we look at the new Musical Express website?
No, I don't. I used to read it when I was in the UK, but no, I mean most of new bands that I find I either find from watch them on television or my friend Chris introduces me to new stuff from time to time. My concert buddy. Yeah, Eddie did have some blistering solos back in the day. He's one hell of a guitar player.
He is.
He really is.
And still playing.
Yeah.
Yeah, Craig always talks about when he came to see us at Jack's for a couple of those shows where he had the really good sound system. And yeah, when Eddie was really on point towards the end of I.O.
Yeah.
There's some songs he would just solo the whole way through.
Yeah, we had those Jack shows. It was difficult to get people to go to those shows sometimes. I mean, we got people to, like, I remember we played that one show there and we had a ton of people, but they were all just kind of like by the bar, and the bar was so far away from the band that then it would look kind of like empty. And we had a good 50 people, but they're our friends will like to drink, so they're at the bar. And no one wants to go just stand on the dance floor with a bunch of 15-year-old girls, because it was like an all ages thing, right? So Yeah, but those shows
That's the
were
one we
good
have
though.
the
I mean,
video of, I think.
yeah, when you watch the video back of those, like, I mean, those guys always did such a great job with the lighting and the sound.
Jax is still kicking.
Yeah.
Mike Portnoy just played there with what's his name? The guy from Spock's Beard. They have a little touring act going. So maybe we'll play there again, man.
Maybe.
Come get your steak and cheese and.
Actually, I saw a question earlier. I forget who asked it, but someone asked if there was any plans to do live shows and
Hells yeah.
Yes. Just don't know when yet.
yeah, I
With
think,
your trips and well, you're gonna be gone next 2 weeks.
No, I don't leave until the end of June.
Okay.
I'll be gone until like the middle of July.
Yeah, so maybe not for a couple months, but we definitely want to play out.
Yeah, these webcasts are a way of sort of building a little buzz and getting people to where hopefully they like the music, they'll come out to that first show. This is the alternative to trying to get people out to the Velvet Lounge, you know, on a weeknight,
on a Wednesday night,
stuff like that. It's different, and
yeah,
it's a lot less work.
Because the thing is, you know, the kind of show that we play tonight, you know, there's a lot of stuff in that, and it's a pretty complicated setup. So
oh my god!
I mean, we couldn't do that kind of show at the Velvet Lounge. It's just not realistic.
Yeah. Unless
you
you're like all day to set it up.
And you can't go play at the 9:30 Club unless you're gonna, you know, bring hundreds of people along. So it's like you either have to play a stripped down show, or you have to get a good fan base to go play in a decent sized venue where they'll be embracing the more complicated setup. So,
yeah, and like this collective idea, we want to do like an event, not just a Zero Mercury show. It's like have several bands, artists, whatever, you know, some guy breathing fire, or a contortionist, or, you know.
Make it more of an event, make it something that people
like an
want
urban,
to go to.
Suburban Burning Man.
Without
all the drugs.
Yeah.
Our friend Christy may have found us a warehouse that we might be able to do it in Arlington. You know, we talked about maybe trying to do this as like a warehouse type party.
That'd be awesome.
So, you know, that's definitely a possibility.
And tonight, I mean, we're pretty happy to get over 100 viewers at any one time. It's pretty freaking awesome for
208 total views.
Wow.
So I wonder if some of them are like those that people logged off and like open the page again.
I think it's probably unique viewers, but I don't know.
I wonder.
Either way, I mean, even to have over 50 people at any one time, which is, you know, what Steph was saying, there was like 55 at one time. I mean, that's more, you know, than you usually get at a first gig when you go play at a brick and mortar venue. I mean, you're lucky if you can get 20 people to come out to the Velvet Lounge on a Wednesday night.
Shit. This is our first show.
Yeah.
And but hopefully
our first coming out.
Yeah, and if people.
Well, you're first.
Oh, you're finally coming out of the closet? If people like it on a little webcast, they're going to want to come and see the full deal with the sound.
That's what I was saying to Steph today earlier, that, you know, the only concern that I had with making our first appearance be on a webcast is I was concerned that it might lack that power that you get at a live show.
They're only 3 inches tall.
But there's something about a live show. It's the volume. It's the sweat. It's the, you know, we have the sweat in there and the volume, but people don't get the translation of that across a webcast. You know, only I can smell Jaime.
It's not pretty.
But definitely, like when you go into a venue and you watch a live band, you know, it's loud enough that it's like shaking your body. I mean, it adds a whole nother element to the band. There's like a power behind that music, particularly when it's like, you know, good, loud rock music, you know. So, you know, I think, you know, if we take a show like we did tonight and do that, you know, with a good sound system, it'd be awesome.
And there's always a little danger aspect too, like you don't know what's gonna happen.
Right.
I mean, and that's one reason why we want to improvise. Like a lot of bands, I mean, I love Rush, but every time you go see them, it's note for note, down to the last hit on the cymbal, the same show, pretty much.
Yeah.
So if we can, you know, put a little improv in there.
That was an interesting experiment, because we've been doing that behind closed doors for a while, but tonight's the first time that we've kind of been brave enough to do that live and to gauge people's reaction. It seemed like people dug it.
I think so.
Question: does the jam band handle fit?
I don't know. What is a jam band? I mean, we jam and we're a band, but I don't know that constitutes us as a jam band.
Yeah, we're not Fish.
We're a little heavy for a jam band, but we jam.
I mean, we're an improvising rock band.
Yeah.
Space rock band.
There you go.
An improvising space rock band.
But it's too bad that the jam band label has basically described bands like, String Cheese or whatever, like the hippie, the Fish.
I could easily see though our music appealing to people in that same way though. That we could go play somewhere like All Good Festival and people would really like it.
Yeah.
They
hopefully.
can't be on shrooms, they gotta be on cocaine. Makes them angry.
But I kind of see this as like a jam band version of like Pink Floyd. You know? Pink Floyd is a huge influence, I think.
And we have our heavier moments that kind of almost go down the Tool road a little bit, go into the kind of more metal kind of side of this that I think, comes from a lot of your influence and probably, all of ours, but, there's moments where it gets real heavy and it gets real dark, and then there's moments sometimes in our jams where it gets real spacey and real gentle and mellow.
Yeah, all the metal comes from me, because Metallica I grew up on. I started with Motley Crue and Rat and all the glam rock bands and Poison, then Metallica and Iron Maiden, huge Maiden fan, Slayer, Sepultura, fucking, I don't know.
I like metal too. I like heavy music.
Definitely, heavier stuff is my background.
I can never get into the Grateful Dead. They're a good band, but it's like I like a little bit more energy, I guess. But the Grateful Dead are incredible, but it's just a little bit. I don't know. It never really got me excited,
Have you ever gone to a show like one of those bands like Fish or one of the jam bands at the top of their game?
Oh yeah, it's awesome. I went to see Grateful Dead with Bob Dylan and Tom Petty, RFK Stadium.
One thing I observed that I was reluctant to go see Fish for years. I just didn't know that it would hold my attention, knowing that they're very long shows. Yeah. And my friend Chris, convinced me to go see him, and I was genuinely impressed and enjoyed the show because what I observed was I think an important lesson. The way those guys work with the energy of the crowd, and you can see there's like a communion going on between the band and the people at that show.
Yeah.
Now, admittedly,
awesome.
Half the people there are probably high as a kite,
or tripping.
But there's really like an energy flow that takes place between the crowd and the band, and they're feeding off of one another, and it's an emotional event for people. You see people in the front row like crying and like.
Dude, I went to see them at Hampton.
That's where I saw them.
Did you?
Yeah.
Maybe it was the same show. This is like I was in college, and I remember stopping and looking around the stadium. I could not see one person there that was not dancing. Everybody in the entire freaking arena was dancing.
Having a great time.
I was really trying to find somebody. Like, is there anybody here other than myself?
and I challenge you to find excuse my French, a dick at one of those shows. Like, everyone's nice.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like, you go to, like, some concerts and it's like,
let's fight.
Every 5 minutes you run into some guy that like wants to fight you.
That's half the attraction at those shows is the parking lot. And everybody's really cool. Everyone's gonna help you. Everyone's like this brotherhood kind of peace and love thing. But it's different. You can meet some sketchy people at those shows too.
Fish are playing 2 shows this weekend. Meriwether Post.
Are they?
Yeah.
Dude, that's gonna be rocking.
I may go to one.
There's no tailgating anymore. Wait, no, Meriwether. I'm thinking of Jiffy Lube.
Told my friend that I was gonna go to one, and I think he got tickets. So
recently, a couple of years back, Fish played there, and they busted a bunch of people. Which I thought was really uncool, you know. It's like, let's hang out in the parking lot and look for people smoking pot at a fish show, you know, which is everybody.
Easy target.
Well, we're down to 6 people, so
Yeah, I dropped down
Maybe
from
time to sign
15 to
off.
6, so it must be time for you to take off your clothes.
yeah.
Woohoo!
Just kidding.
What time we got?
All right.
Oyster Head with Fish, guitar
11:15.
players, Stuart Copeland, Les Claypool, Jason Sword too.
Oh yeah, Oysterhead was awesome. My brother and I have seen a hell of a lot of shows. Craig has introduced me to most of the good bands that I know over the years. Yep, him and my other brother. He and my other brother.
What are you doing?
Let's go. There's only 6 people.
All right, guys. Well, thanks so much, man. Craig. Love you, man. Thanks for tuning in.
Oh,
This is our first.
you need a recording limit. Your recording will stop in 3 minutes.
All right, we got.
Well, perfect timing to end then.
All right.
Yeah. It's kind of like at the end of the show when they start mopping the floor
Yeah.
and they're like, "You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here."
All right. Thanks everyone for listening in and seeing us. We'll see you next time.
Lead off.